Hello, my name is Anna. Welcome to another English lesson. Welcome to your listening course. Let's start with the vocabulary. Laugh at. So it means that you laugh and you do this not without the reason, but you laugh at something, for example, to laugh at the joke. Jim cracked a funny joke and Sam laughed at it. Then become. So become it's about the changing state. For example, a child becomes an adult eventually, right? Then tomato, that's a vegetable. Each. So when there is a group and when you apply to one individual in the group, it means that and you uh, apply to every individual. You apply to all of them, but in turn. So it means that you apply to each individual in this group. So it's when we travel. And so the phrase each other is, for example, Lily and Jem love each other. That's how it's used. And at each other. For example, Lily and Jim are looking at each other with admiration or with adoration. So you see how it's used here. And then get out is to exit. This is like go out, and it can really be even used in a rude way. Then hit. This is when you do this action with a stick. So for example, to hit with a stick on the wall. Then still. Remember, they are still working. It's evening, but they are still working. But this word also has a different meaning. It means not agitated, rather calm. So, like, or for example, um, Hugh was really agitated, but he stood still and didn't move. So that's another meaning. Then, not at all, not at all. So this is the contradiction. For example, oh, you're sad. Why is it so? Oh, not at all. I'm not sad. So that's how it is. Then ask for something. Ask for something. That means For example, this bag was really heavy, and this is why she asked him for help. Like that. Then but. So this can also be used for exceptions. For example, no one came here but Jimmy. It means that no one else has come. Or no one knew the answer except Jimmy. No one knew the answer but Jimmy. So that's how this word is used. So heart. This is what's beating inside our chest. And that's how it is. Might. It's like strength. And with all his might, it means that they use the maximum of effort. So they are strong and they use all their strength to do something. Usually physical. It's usually used in the physical sense, with all his might. Then for example, let go. It's, for example, you hug somebody and you really love them, so you do not want let them go. But you can't stand like that forever because you need to do some other things. And so finally you just let them go. Then mind is just to remember, and real, something that is connected to reality, and Simple Simon is and like a character who is a simpleton, really not so smart, but something. So the thoughts of this person are really simple, and they are not able to understand a lot of complicated things. And so it's this is why it's not easy to deal with them sometimes, but they can be kind and they sometimes can guess certain things, and this is a good thing about them. So now let's read the continuation about the story about the mirror. And so it goes like, the parents laugh at the carrot. Already this some food for thought, right? Is it so good to laugh at your child? Think of it and consider this parent's behavior. And then let me know what you think. What's your opinion on how you would change that situation? But let's read anyways. Mr. Dale looked at Jimmy. The cat turned his head away. "Come here, sir," Mr. Dale said. "Look straight into my eyes. Now answer. When did you break the looking-glass, and why did you break it?" Jimmy's face became as red as a ripe tomato, but he said nothing. "Why did you break the looking-glass?" Mrs. Dale asked him. "I wanted to punish the red boy," Jimmy answered. "What red boy?" his mother asked in surprise. "The red boy in the little window. He teased me. He put out his tongue at me," the cat said gloomily. His parents looked at each other. Then father began to smile. "Okay, Sonny, tell us all about that red boy." Jimmy was very glad that his father was not angry with him. He raised his blue eyes and said, "You see, Daddy, I was in bed. I was sleeping. Suddenly I saw a red boy who was looking at me through the little window. How could you see him if you were sleeping?" Mr. Dale asked, still smiling. "You see, Daddy, I was sleeping with one eye shut. I saw the red boy with my open eye. I said to him very politely, 'Red boy, go away.' But he didn't. So I said again, 'Get out of here.' But the red boy put out his tongue at me. I got very angry, took a broomstick and hit him." "Okay, Sonny, did the red boy cry?" Mr. Dale asked slyly. "Oh, yes, he did, just a little," Jimmy answered. Polly could not sit still. She jumped up and cried. "Oh, Mother, how silly our Carrot is!" "Not at all," Mrs. Dale said angrily. "He isn't a bit silly. It isn't his fault. The poor never asked for anything but sweets. He didn't know what it was." Then Mrs. Dale said something in Polly's ear. The girl ran away. In 2 minutes she came back, holding something behind her back. "Come here, Jimmy," Mrs. Dell said to the carrot. "Come on, I'll show you something very interesting." Jimmy came up to his mother. He saw a little window in her hands. Jimmy's heart began to beat very fast. He looked in the little window and saw the red boy in it. "Oh, Mother! Oh, Daddy!" he shouted with all his might. "Catch him! There's that nasty red boy again! Catch him! Do catch him!" But his parents only laughed and did not move. Then Mr. Dale took the boy by the hand and put him in front of the looking-glass. "Well, Carrot, now look how I'll punish that nasty boy." And he began to pull Jimmy's ears, repeating again and again, "Don't put out your tongue at Jimmy. Don't look through the little window at my boy. Don't tease him. Don't tell him lies." "Oh, Pa, it wasn't the boy. Now I know it was me. I'll never tell lies again. I give my word I'll tell only the truth. Oh, Pa, let my ear go. Oh, Thomas, how can you be so cruel? Cried Mrs. Dale. Mr. Dale looked angrily at his wife and said, It's a good lesson for him. Now go and mind it. A real man never tells lies. And if you ever tell, I won't, Jimmy said, whimpering. I won't. Poor little Jimmy the carrot. Polly called him Simple Simon. So again, the relationship between the children and the parents, just how they acted. They acted very specifically, right? But still, now Jimmy understands how it is, and he understood it pretty quickly, right? He understood what's going on. He figured it out in his mind because they didn't explain. And so, what do you think in this situation? How would you avoid this situation? And what is your suggestion of resolving such kind of a situation? Because it's really interesting how you would handle this and how would you prevent this from happening with your child, that your child don't break any looking glasses and that your child never tells lies, because that's what the main point of the story: the broken looking glass and the destroyed thing and telling lies, and also bad behavior. You see, he thought it was another boy, but what he did, he put out his tongue at him, he teased him, right? It's a reaction. So there is a lot to think about. How do we do this? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next lesson.